Welcome. Good morning, my dear J warriors. And here we are for killing the easy questions. Guess what? Just if you tackle the easy questions, you can easily qualify for JEE Advanced. Yes, it is that simple. I mean, the proportion of easy questions varies anywhere between 25% to even 50%, depending on the subject. Usually, that proportion is lesser in mathematics and more in the chemistry as well as the physics section. That's what we have seen in the past few years, which means easily you can score 100 marks, which will make you qualified for JEE Advanced. So let's get ready for this particular session, because this is not only going to give you that confidence but also boost your score like anything. Remember, whether you solve a difficult question or whether you solve an easy question, you might feel very proud and happy, or you might expect some praise because you have solved a difficult question. But at the end of the day, J is not going to differentiate that. Whether you solve a difficult question or an easy question, it's still going to award you only 4 marks. And it will take out equal number of marks, that is -1 marks, if you do it in a wrong manner. Which means let's keep our ego aside, let's keep all the other appreciation or that feedback aside. Let's just focus on the marks for now, and let's be smart enough to get those marks from those easy questions. Remember this. So let's begin with the class. I hope you guys are all ready with your capto, with your captain Shreyas sir, who has been mentoring for more than 13 years. Hi Nikhil, hi Manisha, hi Geeta, welcome Parnika. Yes, late OP by 2 minutes. My goodness, you guys were waiting for this session. I know, because you want to kill those easy questions. And if you have forgotten to smash that like button, really don't be such conjures. Quickly smash that like button right now, because these sessions are being done only for you. If I don't see those likes, tomorrow no class. Come on, quickly do that. Yes, and subscribe to the channel as well. Hello, Akhila. Hi, Krishna. Hi, Sohit. Nikhil, should we write hard or easy mock test, sir? Depends on your current confidence level. If you are scoring very low, write easy ones. If you are scoring medium, write medium ones. In the special last days, if you are scoring really well and want to boost your score more, write the hard ones. If your confidence is higher, then write a hard test. If your confidence is low, even if you are scoring high marks, then you should write easy test. So it's all a mind game, because or else you will give up. Because if you don't have that mindset in the examination hall, then what's the point, right? So here comes the first question on your screen. When a long spring is stretched by 2 centimeters, the energy stored in it in U. If it is stretched by 10 centimeters, then what's the amount of energy stored in it? This is a question based on the potential energy formula stored inside a spring. The spring potential energy formula is nothing but half K into x square, which means it is proportional to the square of the extension. So therefore, the new potential energy by the old potential energy will be old extension, new extension division square. So U2, I do not know. U1, initial energy is nothing but U. X2, it is nothing but 10 centimeters. X1 is nothing but given to be 2 centimeters. Right? 10 by 2 is 5. 5 square is nothing but 25. So therefore, U2 will be 25 times of U, which is B for IT Bombay. Perfecto. Awesome. Very good. Disaster. Thank you. Very good, Geeta. And Maitri, means a lot for all that appreciation. I'm so glad. Keep yourself tuned on the channel. It would be really beneficial for you. And hopefully, you are talking about this channel to your friends as well. The maximum velocity with which a car driver must traverse a flat curve of radius 150 meter with coefficient of friction to avoid skidding. This is a question based on circular motion, centripetal force provided by the friction, and if the friction is not able to hold the car will skid. So when the friction reaches limiting value, the speed is maximum, and that maximum speed is given by root of static friction into the radius into the acceleration due to gravity. So is the static friction given to me? Yes, it is given to be 0.6. Is the radius of curvature also given to me? Yes, it is 150. G value is standard, which is 10. 10 into 0.6 is nothing but 6 only. So it will become 6 into 150. 15 into 6 is 90. So this will become 900. Root of 900 is nothing but 30. So it is all in SI units. So 30 meters per second. Option B again. Very good if you guys got it. Very good, Nalini, Geeta, Disaster. Why did you keep your name as Disaster, man? At least keep some positive name. Helen Raju, yes, it is the correct answer. मेरे last 3 mock tests में 185 to 200 marks वेरी कर रहे हैं पर अभी तक 250 प्लस नहीं आया. मुझे क्या करना चाहिए? 250 plus is very difficult, Vanisha, especially in the last 2 weeks. Uh, Definitely, I mean, if you are getting 185 to 200, boosting your score by 50 marks is not difficult. If you are at 100 going to 150, possible. If you're at 150 going to 200, hard, but yeah, you can somehow manage to do it. But from 200 to 250 is a big ask. See, as your scores go higher, to increase the same number of marks becomes more difficult. It's not the same level whether you go from 50 to 100 or 250 to 300. So it will need a lot more practice, going more deeper, making your calculations faster, avoiding silly mistakes, not leaving any topic. 250 means you cannot leave even one topic. You can't even leave one model of question which can come in the JEE mains examination. Try every model, repeat that model at least 2 to 3 times by practicing. That is what you need to do. Okay, identify which are those weak sectors, weak topics for you. The particle starts accelerating versus time. As shown, the maximum speed of the particle will be which of the following? And let me also tell you, if you are targeting 250, okay, put yourself into the 250 mindset. Even if you reach 220, 230, it's a good jump. Maybe by April, you will not target 250, you will target 280 marks. Okay, so it is possible. So just push yourself. It is going to be extremely tough, but it is not impossible as well. Yeah. All right. What do you think about this question? Yep. If you want to find the maximum velocity, you just need to find the area under the graph. That's it. The velocity will be the area under the acceleration versus time. So it is the area of the triangle, which is half base multiplied by the height. Half base is 11, height is nothing but 10, 10 by 2 is 5. So 55. 55 is option B. That is the correct answer, right? The area under the graph gives me the change in the velocity, actually speaking, but here the change in the velocity also becomes final velocity, because final velocity minus initial velocity, so initial velocity is 0, so hence it is basically the final velocity only. Moving on to the next question. Particle covers this much distance in 8 seconds. What is the acceleration if it starts from rest? Starting from rest means u is 0. If it is 8 seconds, that means n is equal to 8. This is nothing but displacement in the 8th second. So the question is, what is the acceleration? That is the question. So let's try to solve this using SNth formula, which is u plus acceleration by 2 into 2n minus 1. Is that right? This is nothing but 150. Initial velocity is 0. Acceleration I do not know. 2 into n. N is nothing but 8, and this is minus 1. So this will be 150 is equal to 0 is gone. 8 2s are 16. 16 minus 1 is 15. 15 by 2 into a. 15 and 150 goes. This will become 10 is equal to a by 2. Therefore, a is nothing but 20, which is B option. Surprisingly, all the options are B. It's just a matter of coincidence. Don't think that, sir, every answer will be B or what. No. 55 won't be the average speed. 55 will be the change in the velocity, not average. Average is not the area under the graph. No, that is wrong. Okay. Moving on to the next question. There is a spring of constant 1000 compressed through 5 centimeters, and it is used to push a metallic ball of 0.1 kg. The velocity with which the metal ball will move. Okay. So here what has happened? The spring is basically pushed. It is basically compressed. By how much? It has been compressed by 5 centimeters. and then there is a metallic ball over here. Right now it is at rest. Now when you release it, what will happen? The spring will behave like a gun mechanism, and the spring will come to its natural length. That's when the ball will be let go of, and it will have maximum velocity. It will have maximum velocity. So essentially the spring potential energy has been converted into the kinetic energy of that particular ball or mass. Spring potential energy is half k x square. Kinetic energy is half m v square. Half cancels. So v square will be x square into k. Mass goes below. Therefore, v square will be x is how much? X is given to be 5 centimeters. So this will be 5 by 100 in meters whole square. Then into k by m. What is spring constant? That is 1000. And what is the mass? It is basically 0.1. So this will be, therefore, V will be root of 5 by 100 whole square, and this will be root of 100 by, sorry, 1000 by 0.1 is 10,000. 10,000. So this will be just nothing but 5 by 100 multiplied by, because root and square will cancel. This will be also 100. 100 cancels. So you will get the answer as 5 meters per second, which is option number A. Yes, that's correct. Very good, Nikhil, Geeta, Disaster, Yelam, Sharan. Awesomeness, my dear students. Moving on to the next question. I hope you are able to understand all of these. Let's move to the next one coming up on your screen. There is a river which goes from west side to the east side with this much speed. Man can swim with this much speed. Which direction should the man swim to take the shortest path to reach the bank? Okay, so let's assume some legend. This is north, this is east, this is west, this is south. So imagine this is the river. Okay, the person is on the which bank to shortest path to reach the south bank. He has to reach the south bank. So the person is basically here. He has to reach like this to the south bank in the shortest path. So this is the shortest path. So this is basically your south bank. This is the bank which is there on the south side. So this is the south bank. He starts from here. So obviously if the river will be flowing, the river will be flowing like this. He has to compensate that velocity. He has to swim in this particular direction, and that swimmer speed will be 10 units here. The river speed will be like this. This will be 5 units, because of which this will be the net velocity. This will be the net velocity. That's why he's able to go in this particular direction. So if you want to measure the angle, this is the angle that you are talking about, and sine theta is opposite side by the hypotenuse, which is 1 by 2. Therefore, theta will be 30 degrees. And where is 30 degrees? It is in this particular direction, as you can see. And this was south, and this was west, and this is 30 degrees. So 30 degrees with the south. 30 degrees with the south. I think this answer marked is wrong over here. None of the options are matching. Either this should have been north bank or this should have been south bank. None of these options are matching. I will get it corrected, but this is not the correct answer. It will be 30 degrees with south towards the west side. Yep. Is that okay? Everyone? Right? So it is not west of north. It is basically 30 degrees south towards the west side. Yep. That is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question coming up on your screen. All right. A particle moves in a circular orbit under the action of a attractive force where the force is inversely related to the distance, the speed of the particle is. So let's assume the circular motion to be like this. Let's assume the circular motion to be like this, and let's say at some instant this is that particular radius, and the force acting on it will be towards the center because it is centripetal force, and at the same time that particle will have some velocity. Let's say that velocity is v. Because of that force there will be some acceleration towards the center, and that is what this particular mass will have. Now, using Newton's law of motion, the force will be mass into centripetal acceleration. Mass is m, centripetal acceleration is v square by r. This is given that the force is inversely proportional to the distance. That means the force is some k divided by r. because it is inversely related to the distance. Notice this, F is inversely related to the distance. So force is some constant divided by R. Substituting it here, RR cancels. So K will be equal to mv square, or V square will be K by M, or V will be root of K by M, which is just a constant. Yes, it is just going to be constant. It is going to be independent of the value of R. It is not dependent. R has got cancelled. Yes, I hope this is clear. Sir, I've completed all the chapters of 12th. All right. Meanwhile, start solving the next question, guys. All the chapters of 12th physics and 2 to 3 chapters from 11th. How much can I expect, sir? Please reply. See, Omkarish, let me tell you, the weightage of 12th syllabus is almost 50, slightly more than 50 at times in physics perspective, or even in general for maths and chemistry also. Having said that, you ideally theoretically should get half the score of 300, that means 150. But because you have studied few chapters of 11th, then it can, theoretical limit can go to, maybe 170, 180 marks, which is close to 98 to 99 percentile. That is a theoretical limit. But often what happens, there are some chapters of 12th which are dependent on 11th, and you might face some difficulty if there is a mixed question. So that's when practically the marks can come down to even 120 marks. So you need to be a little bit careful. You can expect up to 170, 180 if you have studied few 11th topics. Okay, but practically it might vary between 120 to 180 marks depending on how you perform in the exam, how your mood is, how good your accuracy is, and all of that. All right. Two balls are thrown simultaneously in air, the acceleration of the center of mass. My dear students, whether the ball masses are given, not given, how does it matter? Both of them will have the same acceleration due to gravity, which means if somebody takes their system's center of mass, the center of mass will also have the same acceleration. So hence the answer is D, nothing more, nothing less. Correct. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Senthil Raju. Means a lot. Yeah. Nikhil, what did you not understand in the previous question? This one, it was just mentioned that the force is inversely proportional to R. If the particle is going in circular motion, how is the speed related to it? So force is some constant by R. Using Newton's law, F is ma. F is mass into acceleration. Acceleration formula is v square by r. Why? Because it is centripetal. We saw R got cancelled. What does it tell you? V does not depend on R. Hence, it is independent of R. Got it? Okay. Body of mass m moving with some speed collides inelastically with another body of mass 2m. The speed of the system after the collision is, just visualize the diagram. It will be very simple. The mass m moving with speed u collides inelastically with another mass of 2m. Then what will happen, because it is colliding inelastically, that means the mass will become 3m, and finally this will have some velocity which I do not know. The question is the speed of the system after the collision. Use conservation of momentum. Even if it is inelastic collision, momentum is conserved, energy is not conserved because it is inelastic collision. Momentum is conserved as long as all the forces are internal, external forces are absent, or they are cancelling out each other. So here the initial momentum is mu plus 0, final momentum is 3m into v. M cancels, so u will be equal to 3 times of v, or v will be equal to u divided by 3. U by 3 is option number B. That is the correct answer. Is that okay? Yep, very good. Awesome. All right. Perfect. Moving on to the next question. Guys, I'm telling everyone, please don't study new topics right now. Now is not the time, especially just 1.5 to 2 weeks are there. Only concentrate on mock tests, problem solving, PYQs. That's all. Revise formulas again and again. Go through your mind maps, go through your flow charts, go through your diagrams, go through hidden lines again and again of NCERT. If you have to by heart again few reactions, reagents, formulas, again go through them, practice those numericals, practice those questions again and again. Practice, practice, practice. Spend 10 to 13 hours per day of practice. Okay, that's all you need to do. Give one mock test. Like you are attending a mock test here, you can give one more mock test, maybe through the test series. Remember, the test series link also I have put up in the description box itself. So if you have not yet joined any of the test series, please join it. Yes, it's there over here. You can see all-in-one engineering test series or just the JEE test series. Yes, it's there for just, barely 1,333 rupees. Okay. So mains test series for April as well as January, and advanced test series. Or if you want other tests as well, then you can join this one, all-in-one engineering test series. Just practice, practice, practice. No need to study new topics right now. Here is the next question. There is a disk which is rolling on a inclined plane. What is the ratio of the kinetic rotational energy versus the total energy? So if you have a disk which is basically going like this with some velocity, with some angular velocity like that, then if you ask me what is the rotational kinetic energy of rotation, it will be half I omega square. The moment of inertia of a disk is mr square by 2, and omega itself, because it is rolling, is v by r. So this will become how much? R square will cancel, 2 2s are 4. So it will become mv square divided by 4. Is that right? R square got cancelled, 2 2s are 4. Moment of inertia of a disk is mr square by 2. mr square by 2. Now, similarly, what we can do, we can figure out what is the total kinetic energy by finding the translational energy. The kinetic energy of translation is just half mv square. Therefore, the total energy, will be half mv square plus rotational energy, which is nothing but 1 by 4 mv square. You just got it here. 1/4 plus half is 3/4. So 3 by 4 mv square. Now the question asked over here is find the ratio. You have to find the ratio of rotational to the total energy. So it will be mv square by 4 divided by 3 by 4 mv square. 4 mv square cancels. So you will be left with 1 by 3. So hence 1 by 3 should be the answer, which is option number A. Very good. Option A is correct. 50 PYQ questions enough per chapter. 50, okay. I mean, it's a good amount. It's not bad, but it could be better also. I mean, it is a decent, it's a good practice, maybe for 95 to 96 percentile around. But obviously, you should push it a little bit higher, specifically for high weightage, big chapters, important chapters. You should push it to 100, 120 also. Okay, moving on to the next question. When a rod is heated but prevented from expanding, the stress developed is independent of. This is basically thermal stress formula. The thermal stress which is developed on a rod which is not allowed to expand, but it is heated. So it wants to expand, but it is not allowed. So therefore it is Y alpha delta T. So Young's modulus is going to decide the material is going to decide the Young's modulus. The rise in temperature is right over here. The modulus of elasticity is also right over here. The length of the rod, no. You cannot see length of the rod anywhere in this formula. So hence option C will be the correct answer. It is independent of C. Correct. You cannot ignore maths in JEE. Please do not do that. How can you do that, my dear friend? I mean, maths is 100 marks. So you are limiting your score to 200, assuming everything will be correct. You know everything. So are you saying that you are going to get 100 in physics, chemistry? Then I will say, okay, fine, ignore maths. Promise me that. But if you're like, no, sir, I'll get 50 marks here, 60 marks there, 50, 60 is 110. Barely you will qualify for JEE Advanced. So you cannot ignore maths. Moving on. Which of the, and by the way, tell me one thing. You want to go into engineering branch. You know what is coming in first year and second year? That mathematics is way tougher than the 12th standard or 11th standard mathematics. Let me tell you that. Many students fail because they feel, okay, chumma maths I can take. No, maths is very important, guys. Whether you go to, I mean, computer science you can't do without mathematics. If you're bad at maths, you cannot be a decent programmer also. If you're bad at maths, trust me on this. I mean, most of the engineering branches need good level of mathematical skills because your analytical skills, your logical skills, many things are dependent on those maths related topics. So don't treat maths like a subject, rather it's a skill set. Like you cannot say, sir, is it okay in life if I do not talk? I mean, what sort of question is that? Is it okay if I do not learn English or Hindi or Tamil or Telugu or Kannada or Malayalam or French or whatever? Can I stay without any languages? Obviously, you can't. So it's like that for engineering. You have to know maths. It's not just about the marks anymore. Which of the following statement is correct? Hooke's law is applicable only within elastic limit. Adiabatic and isothermal elastic constant of a gas are equal. Definitely not. Adiabatic constant is basically gamma P and isothermal is just going to be P. Young's modulus is dimensionless. Definitely wrong. It has the unit of Pascal. So definitely wrong. It is a Newton per meter square is there, right? Stress multiplied by strain equals to the stored energy. No, no, no. That is also wrong. In fact, the stored energy is half stress into strain into the volume. That is the formula. So even this is also wrong. This is also wrong. And even they are equal. This is also wrong. Only this is correct. Hooke's law is valid. That means stress is proportional to strain within elastic limits. Yes, option number A. Is that right? Yes, very good. Nagarshi, JEE, very good, very good. Awesome. Sharan, it is on the borderline. 140 marks, 95 percentile. It's really on the borderline. Also depends on your shift and the difficulty of the paper. But that is, you're gambling. You're taking a big gamble for 140 marks, 95 percentile. I can't say 50-50 chance. What is the internal energy of 5 moles of nitrogen gas? 5 moles nitrogen gas. Let's understand that. U is equal to, okay, NCVT, that is the formula, internal energy formula. 5 moles, N is 5. Nitrogen is diatomic, that means the degrees of freedom will be 5. So the CV value will be 5R by 2 and temperature is T. 5 5s are 25. 5 5s are 25. 25 by 2 is 12.5 RT. 12.5 RT. Not really sure what went wrong here. Something is missing. What is the internal energy of 5 moles of nitrogen gas? Nitrogen is diatomic, so 5. Yes, so this is 5 R by 2. Everything is in R and T. Okay, so I think the options are not matching. Maybe the options printed are wrong, or maybe the data over here is wrong. Yes. Yeah. All right. Cool. Fair enough, guys. Yeah. 12.5 RT should be the correct answer. It is not 3R by 2. 3R by 2 is for monoatomic. This is a diatomic. So degrees of freedom is 5. So it is 5R by 2. 5 5s are 25. 25 by 2, 12.5. So ignore this. I will change the options later on. Okay. Moving on to the next one coming up on your screen. Yeah, nearest answer. Okay, okay, awesome, no issues. Moving on to your next question coming up on the screen. Here it is. Beats are produced with the help of two sound waves of amplitudes 3 and 5 units. The ratio of maximum to minimum intensity in the beats is, the ratio of the maximum to minimum intensity in beats is, see, whenever you are talking about maximum intensity, that is for constructive interference. That means the maximum amplitude will be just addition of the amplitudes. Addition of the amplitudes means 3 plus 5, which will be 8. When you are talking about minimum intensity, that means it is destructive interference. The minimum amplitude will be the difference of the amplitudes. So 5 minus 3, which is basically 2. So now when you want to find the intensity ratio of maximum to minimum, remember intensity is proportional to the square of the amplitude. So this will be A max square by A minimum square. It's always square proportional to the amplitude. So this will be 8 by 2 the whole square, which is 4 square, which is 16 is to 1. 16 is to 1 is option number D. Perfect. Awesome. We got it. Is that clear, my dear students? Very good, very good. If you guys got it, very good. Proud of all of you. Moving on to the next question. Here it comes. Object is placed on the principal axis of a concave mirror. Distance of 1.5 f. F is the focal length. The image will be at which location? Let's draw the diagram. Concave. So this is our concave mirror. Perfect. And this is the principal axis. The object is placed at 1.5 f. So this is where the object is. This is basically 1.5 f, and the focal point will be maybe somewhere over here. This is the focal point. Obviously, this is going to be f. Now, obviously, sign convention will be this side will be positive and this side will be negative. All right. So let's use the formula 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. Image, I do not know where it is. Object is on the negative side. So it is negative 1.5 f is equal to 1 by focal length is also negative. So minus 1 by f. So 1 by v is equal to, this goes on the right hand side. It will become 1.5 f minus 1 by f. This 1.5 is 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 f minus 1 by f. LCM is 3. So this will become 3f and this will become 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. So minus 1 by 3f is nothing but 1 by v. So therefore, v is equal to negative 3f. So v is negative 3f, which is option number 1 or option number A. Is that right? Very good. That's it. And yes. Oh, awesome. BSO4. Very good. Yes, I remember you were there yesterday. Yep. And I think I asked you also, why is your name some chemical name? I don't know why do you like barium? What is it? Sulfate, sulfide? I don't remember chemistry so much, but I'm so glad that you have been motivated to solve more problems. And yes, there will be more mock tests coming in the near future. Yes, and the PDFs also will be uploaded. I'm not really sure why it's not uploaded, but I'll just push the team to upload it. If the radius of the Earth were to shrink by 1%, its mass remaining the same, the acceleration due to gravity on the Earth's surface would. The acceleration due to gravity on the Earth's surface would. Come on, think about it. The radius of the Earth were to shrink by 1%. Its mass remaining the same, the acceleration due to gravity on the Earth's surface will. What do you think will happen to it? Well, acceleration due to gravity is given by gm divided by r square. Okay, mass is the same, the radius has changed, so I can write this as gm into r raised to minus 2. So therefore, using the errors formula, when some quantity depends on other quantities, the powers will matter. So the relative error in the acceleration due to gravity, g is a constant, m is a constant, is the relative error in the radius into the powers modulus. The powers modulus mod value is 2. So therefore, if I just put percentage over here, everything becomes percentage. So 2 into percentage change in the radius. How much is the percentage change in the radius? 1%. 1%. So obviously the gravitational change will be 2%. But as you can see, the radius has gone down. So therefore acceleration due to gravity will go up. So it will increase by 2%. That is option number D. Is that right? So change is 2%, but is it increase or decrease? That you will understand looking at this formula. Radius is in the denominator. So if radius decreases, the ratio of that number will increase. So D option. Biconvex lens radius of curvature 20 centimeters each. Refractive index of the material is 1.5. What is the power of that lens? You have to use lens maker formula, nothing more, nothing less. These kind of questions are again very common. Sometimes they dip it inside another liquid. So you have to use the relative refractive index. But luckily for us in this, the material is in air. So just use mu minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2, which is the lens maker formula. So this is 1.5 minus 1, 1 by R1. R1 is 20 minus 1 by R2. It is minus 20. How do I know it is 20 and minus 20? Well, it goes like this. If this is our convex lens, this is the negative side, this is the positive side. This is the first surface, this is the second surface. So the center of curvature will be here. And for the second surface, the center of curvature will be here. So that is why R1 is going to be positive and R2 is going to be negative. So that's how I get these signs. Sign convention, nothing more. 1.5 minus 1 is 0.5. Minus minus will be plus. So it will be 2 by 20. 0.5 into 2 is 1. So 1 by 20. So therefore focal length is basically 20 centimeters, which is 0.2 meters. But that is not the question. The question is power. Power is 1 by f. F being 1 by, so this is 0.2. 1 by 0.2 is 5. So power is 5 diopters. 5 diopters is fourth option. 5 diopters is fourth option. Is that right? Very good. Yep. Great, great. Moving on to the next question, guys, coming up on your screen. Here it is. Which energy state of the doubly ionized lithium has the same energy as the ground state hydrogen? Same energy as the ground state hydrogen. Come on. Which energy state of doubly ionized? So energy formula is minus 13.6 Z square by N square. Z square by N square. So if you talk about doubly ionized lithium, okay, so we are talking about it, minus 13.6. Z for lithium is 3. So 3 square by N square is equal to, for the ground state of hydrogen. Ground state of hydrogen means minus 13.6. That is the ground state of hydrogen atom. That's standard value. Minus 13.6 will cancel out. So therefore, I will have 3 square by N square is 1. Rather, N square is 3 square, or N is basically 3. So the third state, which means C option. Yes, N is equal to the 3. This is also the second excited state. Second excited state. N is 1 is ground, N is 2 is first excited, N is 3 is the second excited state. So that's how also the options can be made. Yep. Good morning, Akshaya. Before being a JEE aspirant, I used to compose music, and this BSO4 was my artist name. Oh, that is really cool. I would love to see you perform someday. Maybe in some IIT, NIT, BITS, no matter which college you go to. And let me tell you, all the top tier 1 colleges love music. There are lots of music clubs, and you might be surprised to know that actually the talented crowd of India, I mean the super genius crowd of India, you might think they are very bookish, but when you go inside an IIT and go inside NITs and BITS, you will be surprised to know what kind of talents people have. And it's crazy to mingle with such super talented crowd and form bands and perform in the cultural fest, go abroad and do some shows. It's really cool. In fact, many of the actors these days, even in Bollywood or even in web series, and even the artists out there, so many of them are from the tier 1 colleges. So it's like the talented crowd who goes to the tier 1 colleges, not necessarily become great engineers, but they can also become great artists and so many other things that they can do in different fields. So we have two batteries and it's connected to a voltmeter. The question is, what is the reading of the voltmeter? I'll tell you what, these two batteries have some internal resistance. You don't have to apply Kirchhoff's laws. Yep. Actually, these two batteries are in parallel, and the equivalent EMF in parallel is what the voltmeter will show. And that equivalent EMF formula, remember, it is E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 upon 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. That's the formula. Just substitute everything. E1 is 18, resistance 1 is 2, EMF 2 is 12, internal resistance is 1, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 1. Let's see what happens. 18 by 2, 9, 12 by 1, 12, half plus 1 is 3 by 2, 9 plus 12, that's 21 by 3 into 2. 21 by 3 is 7, 7 into 2 is 14. So 14 volts should be the answer, which is option C. It's a very direct question, direct formula based. Many people try to solve it via Kirchhoff's laws. No need. Direct application of equivalent battery. Yeah, the cells are in parallel. Yes. Yes, easy chemistry questions are also going to come. Loving music, Nikhil. Yes, very good. Proud of all my students that you guys have good tastes and you should have good hobbies and you should have extracurriculars no matter where. Okay, it's not just about studies, it's also about communication, it's also about people skills, it's also about analytical skills, logical skills. You should have all kinds of things. You should always have something which you are good at. It's not just about studies. The displacement of a particle can be expressed as this particular equation where t is in seconds, x is in meters. The speed of the wave, well. This value 100 is omega, which multiplies with time. The multiplying factor with x is actually k. The speed of the wave is given by the formula omega by k. Omega is 100, k is 20. So this is 5 meters per second. That's simple, very direct question. Option D is correct. You just need to identify what is omega, what is k. Is that right? Yep. All right. I think the maths lecture should be there today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. The formula used is omega by k. Elon Musk, I'm very good. Yes. So there are different ways in which you can write the speed. Speed is omega by k. You can also write it as f into lambda. You can also write this as coefficient of time upon coefficient of x. Coefficient of time is 100, coefficient of x is 20. That's how you can also write it as. Okay, so all these formulas will help you understand the speed. Liquid of certain, oh, we have come to integer type. Let me just call up Namrata ma'am because the physics part will be over very soon. Just give me a second. Let me call Namrata ma'am so that she can be ready. Meanwhile, you solve this. Hello. All right, there we go. So, a liquid of specific density 3 exerts the force of buoyancy on a fully submerged body of 50 cc. So, what is the buoyancy force? 50 cc. What is 50 cc? It is 50 centimeter. Centimeter is 10 to the power minus 2 cube. So, this is what it is. Specific density 3 means relatively the density is 3 as compared with water. Density of water is 1000, so this is 3 times more than that. So 3000, that is the density. So 3000 kg per meter cube. So this is in meter cube now. Okay, what's the formula for buoyancy? The buoyant force is volume submerged into density of that liquid into acceleration due to gravity. What is the volume submerged? This is the value. So 50 into 10 to the power minus 2 whole raised to 3 multiplied by density of the liquid is 3000 multiplied by gravity. Okay, so this will become 50 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 3 into 10 to the power 4. 3 zeros and 1 zero here makes it 4 zeros. So this is now minus 5. So 5 threes are 15. Okay. Minus 5 and 4 will make it minus 1. So this will be 1.5 newtons. So 1.5 newton should be the answer. Let me see how many of you gave the correct answer. Yes. No, these are not PYQs. These are not PYQs. These are basically just non-PYQs or based on uh, models of those PYQs or the pattern of the questions which have been asked previously. I hope this is clear. All right. Okay, great. Shall we move ahead to the next question coming up on your screen? Ready for it? Okay, there we go. Tuning fork A is of 440 hertz and B is of 445 hertz. What beats do they produce? I mean, really, I want spam. I want everybody to spam the answer. If you don't spam the answer, then really something is wrong. Come on, everybody spam the answer. But still, difficulty level is up to PYQ or above. The difficulty level is not beyond PYQs. Difficulty level is easy. I mean, the easy set of the PYQs. That is what it is. You can see the thumbnail, the title. What is the today's session title? It is easy kill questions. Remember, there are around 30%, 50% easy questions, 20-30% again medium questions, and then 15-20% hard questions. So that is general distribution. So we are targeting those easy kill questions so that at least there is something in hand. Or else you can become heroic trying to conquer the hard questions, and you will have no time to do the easy ones. So you have to play it smart. You have to get whatever marks you can, because weightage of a difficult question and easy question, marks wise, is the same. If you solve two easy questions or two hard questions, you will still get 8 marks, right? Very good. Perfecto. Answer is 5. Very good. Everybody spam the answer. Awesomeness. Awesomeness. Let's go to the next question. The pressure difference in Pascal inside a soap bubble. By the way, how was the previous question done? The beat frequency is just modulus F1 minus F2. Modulus F1 minus F2. So 445 minus 440. So it is basically 5. That is the answer. Okay. Cool. Let's move to the next question coming up on your screen, and here it is. What does it say? The pressure difference in Pascal inside a soap bubble of air, surface tension is given and radius is also given. For a soap bubble, the pressure difference is given by 4s by the radius. Surface tension is 0.05. Radius is 5 centimeter, means 5 into 10 to the power negative 2. This and this number is same, so the answer will be 4 pascals. Just check this out. If the answer is 4 Pascal, yes, it is 4 Pascal. Let me see how many of you wrote it. Yep, very good. Yes, Divya, Anandu. Yes, there will be more sessions like this. Now, I want to know from all of you that, guys, if you're loving these sessions, shall we do something extra beyond this and make it even more crazier? I mean, these are mock tests which we just did. From the last couple of days, if you have been noticing on our channel, okay, dismiss live. If you see all amazing sessions being lined up, like we did difficult questions yesterday, today we are doing easy kill, then we did, the high weightage chapter questions, then we did the most expected model of questions. How about doing something even more crazier? Yep, why not doing 99 top questions. I'm planning to do this 99 top questions so that you get 99 percentile. And these 99 questions will be the most repeated model of questions. Most repeated model of questions in the last couple of years, so that imagine you're solving these questions, you can expect these questions in the upcoming paper. Most repeated models. Then how about, analyzing? Our team is analyzing right now. I have told my team NTA's favorite question. There was a student of mine in ICSE board. I mean, in ICSE and ICSE schools, what happens is the textbooks are different, the syllabus can be different in different schools and all of that. So the teacher in the staff room had one book, okay, and the teacher in the staff room was reading that book or doing something with that book. That student happened to just enter that staff room to ask something to some another teacher, but somehow, by coincidence, the student saw that maths teacher going through some book which no student knew about, nor did the teacher tell that, this book has to be read. So that student understood, oh, this teacher makes the question paper from this book. So very smartly, that student went to the stationery shop, bought that book, and studied from that book and got really good marks. So you have to play it smart. So how about NTA's favorite, NTA Abhyas? NTA Abhyas and NTA's website also has a good collection of questions. So NTA's favorite questions, what about that? Let's do it. Yeah. So let's do these two things in the next coming days. More updates will come. More updates will come as we progress. All right. Moving on to the next one. If the mass defect is this much AMU, then the binding energy in mega electron volt per nucleon is approximately to the nearest integer how much? Well, this is basically Z, atomic number. This is atomic mass number. This is mass defect. So the binding energy per nucleon is the mass defect into 931 Whatever this will be, that will be in mega electron volt, whole thing divided by atomic mass number. So mass defect is 2, this is 931. This whole thing divided by basically 60. 2 goes with 60, 30 times. Uh, I mean 30 into 30 is 900. 30 into 31 is 930. So approximately, won't this be 31 point something, which is as good as 31 to the nearest integer? Yes, that is the correct answer, I believe. Yes, 31 mega electron volt per nucleon. Yeah, yes. I hope this is clear. Why 931? That's a standard result which you have to remember. If you destroy, if you destroy one atomic mass unit, okay, which is close enough to 1.65 10 to the power minus 27 kg, the number of joules of energy that you get, you convert it into electron volt, you get it as 931 mega electron volt. This comes from the formula E is equal to the mass which has been destroyed into C square. You convert from joules to electron volt, that number comes out as 931. Is that clear? All right, very good. Yes, student rock, teacher shocked. Any update on HMPV virus? Ayo, HMPV virus update. How many of you are waiting for that virus to attack so that the exam gets postponed? Who are those people? Please tell me, raise your hands. How many of you want the virus should be mild? Nothing it should do. Chumma, it should come like one sneeze or some cold and cough, it should go off. But you want, sir, because of that lockdown, sir, full exam postponed only, sir. Bonus marks. No board exam. Just like it happened. Remember in 2020? Board exam cancelled. Everybody passed. Full batch only pass. Crazy it was. Oh, everybody has passed. No one wants. No, sir. College life will be ruined. I agree. That's what. Many people thought it will be awesome. But guess what? People were deprived of the first year of the college. And believe me, always in the college, the first year and the last year are the best. Why first year is the best? Because you are meeting different people, new activities. Suddenly you are free. You are in college. You feel suddenly more big, right? And you are reaching a new phase of life. And why fourth year is also special? Because you have made close friends. You have nice bond with the college, and you don't want to leave that college, or probably you are scared of that new life which lies ahead. So that is why first year and fourth year are memorable, and many students were deprived of that first year's excitement, that enthusiasm, that curiosity, all those new things, and that was really bad. So I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, let's move to the next question on your screen. Oh, this is the homework question, you have to solve it. Unpolarized light is incident on two polarizers whose class planes make 60 degrees. Then the emergent light will have which intensity? Hint is use Malu's law. And when unpolarized light passes through a polarizer, it becomes polarized. And then that polarized light is falling on another polarizer. So there is a formula for intensity. Use that. You will get the final intensity. The answer is there on the next slide. It will be available in the PDF. Remember, if you want to still use the JEE crash course, it is on sale for 999 rupees. It is useful for your second attempt and advanced. It's a continuous course. Remember that. It also includes your class tests and mock tests. But if you're looking for exclusive test series, then that link is also there in the description, which is purely based for JEE mains and advanced. There is also one more link which has test series for all the other exams with the JEE, like BITS, VID Triple E, SRM JEE, then you have your EMSAT, then MHT CET, West Bengal JEE. All right, all these exams combined together, all in one engineering test series. Link is also there. Totally, I think there are around 140 to 150 tests in it, so you can make the best use of it. So with this, it's time to end this. Answer should be posted in the comments, whatever homework I have given. You can always take a screenshot, and you can also say mock test 4 done for 2025. All right. So let's move to math section. I think Namrata ma'am should be live any moment. I'll just check with her if she's fine to go live. Now maths will go on. After that, chemistry will start. Okay. Hello. Shall I end, ma'am? Okay.
Hello Ninja Warriors. Welcome to the Easy Kill mock test. Okay. So I hope that you have enjoyed the physics session and now is the time to ace mathematics. If I'm audible and visible, do let me know in the chat box. Okay. All right. Let me just have a look at the chat box. Hi. Beautiful. I'm able to see all your chats. Okay. All right. I can see Sachin J Warrior, I can see MJ, I can see Nalini, Abhi. Hello, everyone. So I hope that I'm audible and visible. Please give me a thumbs up that I'm perfectly audible and visible. Also, the very first question from this easy kill mock test, is right in front of you. Okay. So the very first question is from the chapters functions. Now functions, if I talk about, is a high weighted chapter. And functions, very basic question, functions combined with logarithm is the NTA's favorite thing to do. Okay, every now and then they combine functions with logarithm. Okay, all right. So let's do this question. Let's understand this question. So the question says, suppose this is your function f of x comma n is this. Okay, now most of you will be like, ma'am, you said easy, but you introduced sigma. Trust me, sigma is the most easiest thing that can happen to mathematics. After that, things might become a little tough, but sigma, trust me, is the most easiest thing. Okay. Now, value of x satisfying this equation. Now, understand. We need to understand what is this. F of x comma 10 is equals to f of x comma 11. Voice is low, you are saying. Again. Of x comma 11. Voice is low, you are saying. Again. Okay, I'll keep my mic here. I think it's better. It should be better. What do you think? My mic here. I think it's better. It should be better. Okay. Now, understand. F of x comma 10. That means what is 10 if I compare n is equals to 10. So the left hand side says n is equals to 10 and the right hand side says n is equals to 11. Correct? So f of x comma 10 will be, n will be 10. So sigma k is equals to 1 till 10 and this is log of k by x to the base x. On the right hand side, we have to write again sigma k is equals to 1, but here up to 11 log of k by x to the base x. Are you getting it? Are you understanding it? Okay. Now k is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There will be 10 terms. How many terms? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here there will be 11 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Can you see the first 10 terms of the left hand side is exactly matching with the first 10 terms of the right hand side, and we are going to cancel it out, so the left hand side will become 0 and right hand side only term which is left out will be the 11th term. So it's just that we have to put the 11 over here. 11, that means okay, so this is log of k upon x to the base k. Correct or not? So what I want my logarithm value to be 0. Yes or no? I want my logarithm value to be 0. When exactly your logarithm becomes 0, can anybody tell me? Then the value of x satisfy. So yes, and k is what? 11, sorry. So k is 11. Over here, k will be 11. So this is k is equals to 1, right? So k is equals to 11 by x to the base x. Now it's good. Correct? Now it's good. That's how you open the sigma. You put k is equals to 1, then k is equals to 2, k equals to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the left hand side, and on the right hand side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more term which is 11. So first 10 I have cancelled it out. Only the 11th term is left out, which is equals to 0. So clearly 11 by x should be equals to 1, because we know the fact that log of 1 is nothing but 0. Okay, use this fact. So that means I want 1 in place of this. 11 by x is equals to 1. So that is what option C says. Okay, all right, yes, BaSO4, absolutely correct. And barium sulfate. I'm very bad at chemistry. Ba is barium. Okay, all right, C option is correct. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Shall I move on to the next problem, guys? Next problem is all about quadratic equation. Quadratic equation says that if one root of this equation is even prime. Oh, what is even prime? This is something which is very, very absolutely basic. Okay. Yes, Elon Musk, absolutely. You are getting it. You are addressing the main issue. Elon Musk is saying all these easy things also did not click in it, do not usually click in exam. So do not worry. You just have to trust. You just have to keep giving the mock test. You just have to keep attending the solving session. You have to self-study also solving session key. Then you will be fine. Gradually you will get the hang of it, okay? Have a trust, okay? Believe in yourself, okay? So if one root of this equation is even prime, okay, so if I see this equation is right here, even prime number, can anybody tell me? Only even prime number is 2, because 4 again is not even prime. It is not prime. So that means 2 is the root of x equals to 2 will satisfy this equation, right? 4 minus lambda 2 plus 12 equals to 0. So lambda is equals to 8. Okay. X square plus lambda x plus mu is equals to 0 has equal roots. Now another equation is having equal roots. Now if it is having equal roots, the discriminant will be equals to 0. So lambda square minus 4 mu is equals to 0. Correct? Lambda is 8. So 64 is equals to 4 mu. So mu is nothing but 16. Tell me, easy or not? Alpha category question, right? Getting it? Everybody? Are you guys with me on the same page? Okay. Now, let us talk about the next question, which is this, okay? And also because today we are doing easy questions now. So what is happening that we are not taking much time. We are just doing it, ticking it, doing it, ticking it. Okay, so let me just text Diksha ma'am. That ma'am, I'll be done by 12:45. Okay. All right. Now this is a little bit, looks like this is a difficult, but this is, trust me again, not at all difficult. Why, ma'am? Because see, the moment you see greatest integer function, you'll be scared, ma'am. Greatest integer function, that means definitely the question is difficult. But no, here is the catch. Sometimes, in fact, most of the times, greatest integer function questions are not that difficult. You just have to understand that greatest integer function is an integer only. The output is an integer. Now, if they are saying my greatest integer function is between 0 to 2, that simply means that it can have only two values. Ek to 0 and another one is 1. From here also you can understand that your greatest integer function of y will be equals to minus 1 and 0. Okay, minus 1 and 0, correct or not? Now greatest integer function of z, how many integral values are lying between 1 to 3? Obviously 3 they are not including now. 1 and 2. 1, 2. These are the value. So x can have this GIF x, GIF y, GIF z. Okay. Let's keep it aside and talk about what they are asking is maximum value of this determinant, guys. Maximum value of this determinant. So first of all, what we should do is we should reduce this determinant by using the properties, right? Let's use the properties. So this is your determinant, correct? This is your GIF x plus 1. This is GIF y, this is GIF z. Okay, all right. So R2 goes to R2 minus R1. R2 goes to R2 minus R1. I am applying the row operation so that my determinant becomes a little bit easy to expand, okay? So it's just that R2 goes to R2 minus R1, and R3 also I'm going to change R3 minus R1, okay? So now the new R2 will be formed, which will be R2 minus R1. So this is minus 1, guys. This minus this again minus 1. This minus this 0. What about the row number 3? Minus 1 again, and then minus 1 again. What about this? Can you see? I'm going to use the property over here. GIF of Z plus any integer. If any integer is stuck inside the greatest integer function, you can take it out. This is nothing but GIF x plus 1. Now R3 minus R1 will give you minus 1. Now you have the license. You can expand it right away. It will be much, much easier. Okay. Okay. Max value putting will also help you. Elon Musk is saying that will be hit and trial, guys. So if you put 1, 0 and 2 and try to open it, it can be a guess that okay, 8 will be the answer. 8 might be the answer, but you are not sure, no? Exactly when. Now expand it. So this is GIF of x plus 1 will stay outside, okay? And this is 1, that's it. Minus GIF of y will remain outside, and this is 1, that's it. Plus GIF of z will remain outside, and you are having 0. Oh, this minus this, you are having 0. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it correct? R3 minus R1 minus 1. Sorry guys, this is 0, no? This is 0. Now understand. So, okay. So minus y, and this is this minus 1. Correct. What about this? This is 0 minus 1. So this is clearly looking like it is GIF of x plus GIF of y plus GIF of z plus 1. Is it? Is it what it is? This what it is? Now put the maximum value, you will get the answer. So 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1. Correct answer is 2. Okay. 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1. Hey? Hold on. What is the correct answer? 1 plus 0 plus 4 is the correct answer. No? 4. Okay. 4 is the correct answer. So correct answer of this particular question is just 4, which is option B. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Correct. Correct, correct. 4 is the correct answer. Yes. All the calculations done nicely. This, minus 1, then minus 1, then 0. Then minus 1, 0 and minus 1, you expand it, you will get this. And the correct answer will be, so you have to put maximum value in order to get the maximum value as per this thing. So 4 will be the correct answer. Okay. So this is the correct way of doing it. Now, another question is from the world of sequence and series, guys. Sequence and series. Okay. Which says that if log of a plus b plus log of c plus d is greater than or equals to 4, then the minimum value of this expression should be what? The moment you see minimum value of some expression, you must be remembering that we do have am greater than or equals to gm inequality with us. Yes, am greater than or equals to gm inequality will be there for us. Okay. So now let us just do it right away. Let us solve it right away. So this is log m. Log m plus log n is equals to log m into n. 2 power 4 is 16. Okay, this is a plus b and c plus d. We can do this as we know that our base is greater than 1. So 2 power 4, even though it is inequality, 2 power 4 is equals to this. Okay, so let us keep it right away and let us talk about now minimum value of this expression. Now let us talk about two things. A plus b is my one number. C plus d is my another number. So I am applying the arithmetic mean and geometric mean between two different numbers First number is a plus b, which is obviously positive, because if it is inside the logarithm, it will be positive. Then c plus d whole upon 2, because there are two numbers greater than or equals to power 1 by 2. This is a plus b and c plus d. You know that a plus b multiplies c plus d, the minimum value will be 16. So this can be 16. Root over 16 is 4. 4 2s are 8. So a plus b plus c plus d by this calculation will be 8. Okay. The minimum value will be what? Minimum value will be 8, right? 8. Yes, yes, yes. All right, sniper, absolutely on point. Okay. Okie dokie. Now, what we are going to do is, we are going to talk about the next question. Okay, and the next question, any guesses by the way? By the way, it is a high weightage chapter. Any guesses? Next question is from which world? Which chapter? So, the next question is from binomial theorem, guys. Okay, binomial theorem. 1 plus ax raised to power n is given as this. They are looking for the value of a minus n and a plus n. Okay. Let us expand this. Anybody who can help me in expanding this? nc0 plus nc1 ax plus nc2 ax square, and it will go, but we are only looking for this because on the right hand side same thing is given now, only till x square. Now you can just compare the coefficients, right? So 1 nc0 is 1 only. 1 and 1 are equal. Okay, ma'am, what is the coefficient of x over here? So an is equal to 8. This is my first equation. And the second equation is nc2. What is nc2? n minus 1 by 2, a is equals to 24. Or what you can do is, you can just right away move this 2 and multiply it here. So n minus 1 is equals to 48. This is my second equation. Now we just need to solve these two equations and we are done. First of all, can you see an is equals to 8? So I can just put 8 over here. So 8 times n minus 1 is equals to 48. 8 6 are 48. So basically your n is coming out as 7. The moment your n is 7, put it right here. So your a will be what? 8 by 7. Correct or not? Yes. N is 6, correct? Oops, have I missed anything? Oops. A square x square. Sorry, this is a square. So this is a. Okay. N minus 1 into a. So this is an to is 8 and n minus 1 into a. So this is not correct. Now a times n minus 1 is equals to 48 and an is equals to 8. What I can do right here is I can divide them probably, right? I can divide them. Or what I can do is, let's divide them. It will be great. So if you divide them, 48 by 8 is equals to n minus 1 upon n. So this is going to become 6. 6n is equals to n minus 1. So this is going to become 6n is equals to, am I doing anything wrong over here? Let me just check. Correct. n minus 1 a square is equals to 48. Correct. Now an is 8. So 8a n minus 1 is equals to 48. Correct. So this is 8 6 are 48. So an minus a is equals to 6. An value is 8 minus a is equals to 6. A is coming out as 2, guys. The moment you see a is 2, then your n is equals to what? 4. A is 2, n is 4. So 2 minus 4 upon 2 plus 4 will be minus of 2 by 6, which is matching with option C. Okay. Yes, no name. Yes, no name. Yes, this type of question will actually come in actual paper. If you're asking me this, then I would say 6 to 7 questions are these category questions only, which are easy kill questions, right? So you have to understand that these 6 questions, you have no other option, that you cannot afford to lose these 6-7 questions, because if you lose these 6-7 easy questions, how will you be able to solve beta questions? Your target should be this. JEE Main mathematics is all about question selection. You don't have to do full questions, right, to get the 99 percentile, if at all you're thinking about 99 percentile in mathematics. Okay, now again, binomial theorem, the expression is a polynomial of degree what? So yes, see, a plus b power 5 plus a minus b power 5. This is what they are saying, right? So a plus b power 5 and a minus b power 5. So this is NC0. Okay. Then we have a power 5 plus NC1 a power a4 b1 NC2 a3 b square plus NC3 a square b cube plus NC4 a b4 NC5 b power 5. What about this? Now plus minus alternate sign will be there. NC0 a5 minus NC1 a4 b1 plus NC2 a cube b square minus, this is plus, this is minus. Now what you have to do is you have to add, because plus sign is there, no? So you have to add. If you add, you will realize that this is going to become twice of. This will get added, a power 5. This is cancelling out. So this is plus NC2 a cube b square. This is cancelling out. NC4 a b power 4. This is again cancelling out. So this is it. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 terms are there. So twice of. What is n? N is 5, guys, right? So a power 5. A power 5. This is your a. This is your b. X power 5 plus 5c2. Okay. X cube b square. Square root of x cube minus 1 whole square plus 5c4. This is your x. This is your x cube minus 3 ka root power 4. So basically x cube minus 1. This is root power 4 is 2. Okay. Alrighty. Clear. Now understand, this is having degree 5. This term is having degree 5. This term is having what? See, this is cancelled. So degree will be 6. Degree equals to 6. What about this? Now x power 6 will be there. Maximum power if I talk x cube square. 6 plus 1. Degree is equals to 7, guys. So what is the polynomial? Degree of polynomial means highest power. So it is 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. 7, 7, 7. Okay. Perfect. Clear. Okay. Can you see this is your determinant delta? Correct. And this determinant, they are saying if you solve this determinant, you will get a quadratic polynomial. Find the value of b. But if you are thinking that, oh, I need to expand this, find the exact value and then match the determinant value with a plus b, bx plus c square. No. You are absolutely wrong, my dear friend. No. Then, ma'am, how to solve it? Are you saying without even expanding, I'm going to get this b? Yes, definitely. How come? So, first of all, understand that b is what? Coefficient of x. And suppose this is your function of x only, right? There is one very important except. See, if they would have asked a, suppose they are not asking b. Suppose the question is all about a, then what to do? Tell me. So suppose if they are asking about A, then we don't need to worry about it. We just need to put x equals to 0 on both the sides so that these two terms will automatically get vanished. And now if you put x equals to 0, this is gone, this is gone. So on the right hand side, A will be there. And if you put x equals to 0 over here, it will be e power 0, 1, and then 0, 1, 1, okay, like that. So basically everything, this will be a simple determinant, right? So if at all A is asked, then directly put A is equals to 0. But let me just write, if A is asked, then what to do? Put x equals to 0. Okay, but now B is asked. Then what to do? Then differentiate and put x equals to 0. How come, ma'am? Hold on, what are you saying? Yes. So you have to differentiate this del h. Okay, that we will see how to differentiate a determinant. On the right hand side, what will you get? Derivative of A is 0 plus this is bx, derivative is b, plus 2cx. Now put x equals to 0. If you put x equals to 0 after this steps, obviously you are going to get b on the right hand side. Let's do that. So let's differentiate the determinant. Can anybody tell me how to differentiate a determinant? It is not that difficult. You just have to think that how do you want to differentiate, row wise or column wise? Let's do row wise, okay? So if I'm doing row wise now, then understand what is happening. So if I'm doing row wise derivative, so this is row number 1. If you differentiate row number 1, it is going to become e power x cos x and 0. We are differentiating row number 1 while keeping the next two rows exactly as it is. Okay, this is 1. This is x square 1. This is your first row differentiated, next two as it is. Now this time you are keeping row number 1 as it is and row number 3 also as it is, but you are differentiating this. Cosec derivative is minus sine x. Derivative of this is what? 2x upon 1 plus x square, yes or no? And derivative of 1 is 0. Now third row you will be differentiating 1, 2x and 0. Rest everything will be same like cos x, ln 1 plus x square, okay, and 1. What about this? E power x, sin x and 1. Yes or no? Now so this is your differentiation. Now expand this. No, you don't have to expand it. Now put x equals to 0. Put x equals to 0. If you put x equals to 0, you will realize this is e power 0, which is e power 0 is 1. Cos 0 is also 1, 0. This is 1 again. Log of x ko 0 to 0, 1. This is 0, 0, 1. Plus, what about this? Again, same thing. This is 1, 0, 1. Then 0, 0, 0. Oh, this is 0, guys. 0, 0, 1. So, this determinant is absolutely 0. What about this? So, 1, 0, 1, 1, then 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay. So, this is again, can you see this determinant is 0? This determinant can be opened. We can open this. So, this is minus 1. Okay. 1, this is 0. If you expand this, no. Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Yes. So, this is your 1 plus 0 plus what about this? 0. So, B is coming out as what? B is minus 1. This determinant is what? This, minus 1. Sorry, this determinant minus 1, 0 and then 0. This is equals to what? B. So, B is coming out as minus 1, guys. Okay. Conic section, we do have questions from conic section, okay. Sachin J. Warrior, repeat once. Okay. Alright. Understand. So, this is, if A is asked x, this is so clear now what we are doing. We are differentiating. So, if you differentiate the right hand side, you will get what? B plus something x. If you put x equals to 0, then you will get B. So we are differentiating this. How you differentiate? Pick row 1, differentiate, rest everything will be same. Pick row 2, differentiate, rest everything will be same. Pick row 3, differentiate, rest everything will be same. Now you put x equals to 0, this determinant will become -1. Put x equals to 0, this determinant will become 0. Put x equals to 0, this determinant is also 0. So -1 plus 0 is coming out as B. Okay, clear? Perfecto. Now we are heading towards determinant. Another question which is associated with sigma, guys. Sigma. Okay, so if SR is this, then the value of sigma SR is what? Value of sigma SR is what? Okay, so I told you, so whenever you have to apply sigma inside the determinant, you have to pick either one row or one column. In here, we are clearly seeing that column 2, column 3 are not having R, because see, the sigma is all about R is equals to 1 to n. So sigma will be applicable over here. If you want to apply sigma R, so sigma will be applicable. Sigma 2R, can anybody tell me what is sigma 2R? So 2 will come out, this is 2 sigma R. This is your 6 sigma R square minus sigma 1. This is your 4 sigma R cube minus 2n sigma R. Rest everything will be same. Okay. Now what is 2 sigma R? Can anybody tell me? So sigma R is n plus 1 by 2. So this term will become n plus 1 by 2 will be cancelled out because 2 is already there. What about this, ma'am? So 6 sigma R square. Do you know the formula for sigma R square? 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square. Tell me the formula. n plus 1 2n plus 1 by 6. So second row will be having n plus 1 2n plus 1 by 6, but there is one 6 which we will cancel out. This is minus sigma 1 is n. Third row will be r cube. Now understand what is this. Sigma r cube is n plus 1 by 2 whole square. 4 is already there. So n plus 1 whole square by 2 whole square. So 2 whole square is 4. 4 cancel out. This is n square minus 2n, and this is again sigma r just like this. So n plus 1. 2 will be gone because 2 will get cancelled out. Okay, so this is your column number 1. Column number 2, column number 3 will be as it is. I'm not going to write it. Now understand, column this, can you see that if I write n plus 1, column 3, this is matching with this. So first element of column 1 is matching with first element of column 3. Okay, now what if I do one thing in the second row? I can take, see, this is n plus 1 and this is also n plus 1. Correct? This is your x. This is your determinant going on. If I take n common, so it is going to become what? N plus 1, 2n plus 1. So this is, if I take n common, 2n square plus 3n plus 1, and if you take n common, this is minus 1. Can you see n, 2n square plus 3n, and can you see this is, if you have taken n common, this is n square. Yes, n can be taken, this is n square, 2n plus 3. So this is also same. Now the second thing, which is n, so n square n plus 1 can be taken common. Now this time n plus 1 minus 1. So this is n only. And here n cube n plus 1. This is also matching. So if any two columns are identical, okay, so basically you can say that sigma SR is equals to 0. If any two columns of a determinant becomes identical, your determinant value becomes 0. So sigma is independent of everything. Option C. This determinant, the sigma SR is 0, which is independent of everything. Okay, clear. Moving on to the next problem, which is the shortest distance between two lines. Now, I don't know whether it is an easy question or difficult, but this is definitely be there in your JEE in 2025. Let me tell you very honestly. So, shortest distance between two lines, how do you calculate? You have a direct formula. Let me tell you that the formula says that numerator will have a determinant whose second row will be 3, 2, minus 1. That is the direction ratio of line number 2. Whose third row will be 3, 1, 2. That is DR, direction ratio of line number 2. What will be the first row, ma'am? But you have left the first row. First row will be the subtraction of x coordinate, y coordinate and z coordinate of the line. So here the coordinate will be 3, 2, 1. And what about this? Minus 3, 6, 5. Now understand. 3 minus 3, 6. 2 minus 6, minus 4. 1 minus 5, minus 4. This is what your numerator will look like. What about denominator? Denominator will have cross product of row number 2 and row number 3. And let's not forget the overall thing is having modulus. Okay, let's start calculating. 6 is right there. 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. Correct? Plus 4 will be outside. Then you are having 3 2s are 6 plus. So 9. Plus, sorry, minus 4. And then you are having 3 2s are 6 plus 3 9. And over here we are having 5 ka square, 9 ka square and 9 ka square. So this is absolutely 6 5s are 30, 9 4s are 36, minus 9 4s are, So only 30, is it? Let me check. So your answer will be what? Minus 12, right? 4, 3s are 12. This is something we need to check. Minus 4, 3, minus 6. 3 minus 6. So this is minus 3, guys. This is also minus 3. It's good now. So this is plus 12, correct, upon this is 25 plus 81 plus 9. So this is going to give you 66 plus 12. 66 plus 12. 78 upon square root 115. Option A. Now it's fine, okay? I think I'm audible now. Yes. So again, same question, repeat. Again, we will do. Fx is this. 3 functions. This function will have its own period. Second function will have its own period. Third function will have its own period. Correct? Now, overall function period will be LCM of function 1, function 2, function 3. Now, I have already told you this glimpse, okay? that sin x is having if at all period 2 pi, sin kx period will be 2 pi by k, obviously modulus of k. So in this manner we have realized that okay, k over here is nothing but pi by n factorial, so k is pi by n factorial, pi cancel, t1 is 2n factorial, similarly t2 is 2n plus 1 factorial. And now what about this? See, the period of tan is pi. So this will become just n factorial, 2 will not be there because period of tan is not 2 pi. Sin and cos will have period, okay, 2 pi. So now LCM of what you need to take, tell me, LCM of 2n factorial, comma 2n plus 1 factorial, comma n factorial. Yes or no? Obviously, you understand one thing, that LCM 2n factorial, comma, what about this? 2, now understand, can I write 2n factorial n plus 1 and this is just n factorial. So obviously if I talk about these two will have LCM 2n factorial and this is also having 2n factorial. N plus 1 is the term which is extra, it is the factor which is extra. So answer will be 2n factorial n plus 1. Basically this will be the answer. This will be the answer. 2n plus 1 factorial will be the period. 2n plus 1 factorial will be the period. That is option A. Option A is absolutely correct. Okay. Okie dokie. Clear. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Now we are having this question. Because someone in the chat box was getting very restless. That ma'am, where is the question from conic section? I can't see any question from conic section. Here it is. If the common tangent of this and this is y is equals to mx plus c, common tangent of this and this is y is equals to mx plus c, then the value of 2m square is, what is this? Can anybody tell me? This is an ellipse, guys, ellipse. Okay, equation of tangent of an ellipse, can anybody tell me? A square m square plus b square. So equation of ellipse in this particular case will be 16m square plus 9. Okay. Alright. Now, what about this? Can anybody comment on equation of this? Y is equals to mx plus minus a square root 1 plus m square. Equation of a circle whose center is origin and radius is a. Here radius is root 12, so plus minus root 12 root 1 plus m square. Now since as per the question both tangents are common, so obviously we are going to compare it. So this part 16m square plus 9 is equals to root 12. Okay, root is gone now, only 12. 12 1 plus m square. Okay. Alright, clear. So clearly this is going to become what? The value of 12m square is what they are talking. So 4m square is equals to 3. 12m square will be equals to what? 999. 999. Option C. Okay. Alright, clear? Are you getting it? Are you understanding the calculations? Are you like doing it? Are you with me? Is it difficult for you? What do you think? Answer is 9. Yes, Billy. Now we are having this fx equals to this limits question, but with a slightly different touch. Okay, it is not that difficult. Understand that sin x is something which is less than 1. Yes or no? Sin x is something which is less than 1. Any quantity which is less than 1, or you can say any quantity which is a fraction, 0 point something. 0 point something raised to power infinity. Can anybody tell me what is this? This is 0, absolutely 0. 0 point something raised to power infinity is 0. Okay. And 0 point something raised to power minus infinity will become what? 1 upon 0 point something raised to power infinity. 1 upon 0, that is not defined. Okay. Alright. So, now we have to understand that how to tackle such type of questions where Understand. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to write fx equals to limit n tend to infinity. And this sin x raised to power minus 1 minus n you are seeing now. I'm going to write sin x raised to power n minus 1 upon sin x raised to power n upon sin x raised to power n plus 1 upon sin x raised to power n. Okay. So limit n tend to infinity will be what? Tell me. Sin x raised to power 2n minus 1 upon sin x raised to power 2n plus 1. Now same thing we are going to do. Fraction power infinity is what? We have just seen. Fraction power infinity is 0. So this is 0 minus 1 upon 0 plus 1. So the value is what? Minus 1. Fx is coming out as minus 1. Now you have to integrate what? Integration of cos x with respect to minus 1 cube dx. Okay, so integration of cos x is sin x. But there is a minus sign involved, so this is going to be minus sin x plus c. Minus sin x plus c. Option C, guys, option C. Thank you, Sandeep. Thank you so much, Sandeep. Alrighty, then we have another question from the world of sequence and series, guys. Sequence and series, okay? Which says 2 raised to power 1 by 4. Then 4 raised to power 1 by 16. Then 8 raised to power 1 by 18. Then 6 raised to power 1 by 128 and all the way up to infinity. Okay. So this is what they are talking about. Okay, ma'am. 2 power 1 by 4. 4 power 1 by 16. So this is 2 power square. So this is 2 power 2 by 16. Correct? This is 2 cube. So 3 by 18. This is 6. 8, 6. It should be 16, right? 16, yes. 16 is 2 power 4. So 4 by 128 all the way up to infinity. Now you can add them up. 2 power 1 by 4 plus actually this is 1 by 8, guys. Plus what about this 3? 1 by 6. Okay. So this looks like it is an AGP, correct? So clearly 1 by 2 square plus 2 by 2 power 4 plus 8 power 18. Let me check whether it is having any mistake over here. 2 by 16, 3 by 48, guys. This is not 18. Sorry, 48. 48. Yes, it's fine now. So this is 3 by 48. Let me now check. Is this an AGP? So let us just only focus about power. Okay, so 1 by 4 plus 2 by 16 is 1 by 8, correct? Plus 3 ones are 3 16s are 1 by 16, 1 by 32 and so on all the way up to infinity. So power is equals to this. Now this is a GP, clear-cut infinite GP, whose first term is 1 by 4 and common ratio is half. So this is 1 by 4 upon 1 by 2. So power over here will be what? 1 by 2. This is the power, right? Everything is good. 2, 1 by 2 plus everything. So power is coming out as 1 by 2. So basically the answer will be what? 2 raised to power. So 2 raised to power 1 by 2. Or you can call it as root 2. Root 2 or option B is absolutely right. Okay. Yes. This is, guys, I thought it is 18 but it came out to be 48. That is why I was like thinking, oh, if it is 18 it is not forming anything. Okay. Alright, clear. Sure. Let us move on to the next problem. By the way, this problem is from what? This problem is from straight lines with the options are not visible. Okay. Anyway, we are going to take it out and we are going to mark the correct answer. So options will be visible. PS be the median of the triangle. Now understand. PS be the median of the triangle with vertices. So there is a triangle P. P is 2, 2. Q is 6, minus 1. And R is 7, 3. Now PS be the median of the triangle, guys. PS be the median of triangle. So this is your P and S. PS be the median of the triangle. S is the midpoint of QR. Do you agree? We can calculate S point with the help of midpoint formula. 6 plus 7, 13 by 2. Comma, this is 1. Okay. QR, correct? So 6 plus 7, okay, and 3 minus 1. Now, the equation of line passing through this point and parallel to PS. So basically, equation of line passing through 1, minus 1, it is so obvious. Y plus 1 is equals to slope of x minus 1, correct? Now we are looking for slope of this line, which will be obviously equal to slope of PS. So slope of PS, can anybody tell me what will be slope of PS? Slope of PS will be 2 minus 1 upon 2 minus 13 by 2. So this is going to give you 1 upon 4 minus 13 is minus 9 by 2. So this is minus 2 by 9. So minus 2 by 9. Y plus 1. Correct or not? Is equals to minus 2 by 9 upon x minus is into x minus 1. So 9y plus 9 is equals to minus 2x plus 2. So 9y plus 2x plus 7 equals to 0. This is your equation. Correct? This will be your equation. 2x plus 9y plus 7 is equals to 0. Okay? Alright. Yes, sniper, absolutely. No. Minus sign is not there, no. Everybody will be plus then. Have a look. Don't do calculation mistake over here. Okay? Alright. Chal. Another question on your screen. Another question, by the way, is from circles, guys. Circles. Again, the options are not visible, but I'll be letting you know. The centers of those circles which touch the circle this externally and also touch the x-axis lie on. First of all, let us draw the diagram, okay? The centers of those circles which touch the circle. What is the circle? Can anybody tell me? 4, 4, ma'am, is the center of this circle. So 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4 is the center of this circle, right? And radius will be what? Square root of 4, 4. 16 plus 16 plus 4. 16, but this is 6. 6 is the radius, right? So 4, 4 and 6 is the radius. 6 will be the radius. So 6, if at all 6 is the radius, then it will look like somewhat like this. Okay, anyway. Now what they are saying is the centers of those circles which touch the circle this externally and also touch the x-axis. So this is how it is. This is my circle. And I am looking for locus of the center of this h, k. Obviously this is 4, 4. And this length will be 6. And now can anybody tell me what will be the radius of this circle? Any circle which touches the x-axis, the radius will be k. So this radius which you are seeing right here is also k. So distance between center C1, C2 will be what? 6 plus k, guys. 6 plus k. C1, C2. Now distance between centers we can easily calculate h, k, 4, 4. H minus 4 square plus k minus 4 square is equals to 6 plus k whole square. If you expand this, you will get the locus. So h square plus k square plus 16 plus 16 minus 8h minus 8k is equals to 36 plus k square plus 12k. Okay, k square cancel. Then we are having h square, that is x square plus 16, 16, 32. So this is minus 4. So equals to 4 we can write. This is also gone. And this is 8x plus 8y. So basically x square plus 8x plus 8y minus 4 equals to 0. This is nothing but your, now what is this? What is this? Can anybody tell me what is this? It is a parabola, guys. It is clearly a parabola, right? This thing is a clear-cut parabola. Correct or not? So this is a parabola, by the way. So answer will be what? Parabola. Okay. All right. Okay. Clear? All right. Now we are having one more question, which is, by the way, from limits. Are we ready to handle limits question now? Okay, so this is the question of limits, which says limit of cot x minus cos x upon pi minus 2x whole cube. How to handle it, how to solve it? So first of all, cot x minus cos x, so we are going to take cot x out of this equation. Yes, take cot x common. If you take cot x common, 1 minus. Now here cot x is not there. So what I'm going to do is sin x I'm going to divide and sin x multiply. So that this becomes cot x, which is outside, and this is 1 minus sin x. Okay. Whole upon, what about this? Pi minus 2x whole cube. I have a high urgency to take minus 2 common from here. Yes, minus 2, that is minus 8. If I take minus 2 common, minus 2 cube is minus 8, and this is going to become x minus pi by 2 whole cube, limit x tend to pi by 2. Okay. Alright. Now, understand? If x is pi by 2, can you take cot pi by 2 is what? 0? Yes, cot pi by 2 is 0. So, this is cot x, this is this. So, what we can do is, the options, what we can do is, we can also say that x is equals to pi by 2 plus h. You can any time write this. X equals to pi by 2 plus h. You can do that. Let's do that. X equals to pi by 2 plus h. So this is going to become cot pi by 2 plus h. Cot 90 plus theta is what? Minus cos theta. Right? Cot pi by 2 plus h. And this is 1 minus sin pi by 2 plus h. So this is cos only. Upon minus 8 will be there, and whatever this x minus pi by 2 is h cube, guys. So now cot pi by 2 plus h, this is your pi by 2 second quadrant, all sign, only sign is positive, rest everything is negative, minus tan h, then this is 1 minus cos h because sign is positive, whole upon minus 8h cube, minus gone, and also tan h by h is 1, so this is 1 minus cos h upon h square. 8 is already there, so you know that 1 upon 8, and this is my favorite limit, guys. This is half. Tan h by h is 1, so 1 by 16 is absolutely right. Okay, so correct answer is option C, 1 by 16. Okay, all right. Clear? Perfect. Okay. Now we are going to do the last question, guys, last question, and the last question is on vectors. Okay, last question is vectors. Okay, vectors. Let's do vectors, guys. Let's do vectors. This is the question of vectors. Okay, easy question, I would say, not a very difficult question. A is equals to 2i cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. B is I plus j, and C be a vector such that C minus A is 3. A cross B cross C is 3, and angle between C and A cross B. Can you see the last line? Angle between C and A cross B is 30 degree. What does that mean? See, this is given, right? This is something which we have to understand. A cross B cross C is equals to 3, correct? A cross B. Can you see this A cross B? This is your C. A cross B over here, angle between, so cross product between two different vectors, right? So A cross B and then C and then sine 30 degree is equals to 3, correct? C is, magnitude of C is not given to you, right? A cross B. So A cross B, magnitude of C is equals to, this is half, 6. This is your first equation, correct? Now understand, A and B are already given to you, right? See, A and B are already given to you. A cross B, so you can find. A cross B you can find. Or what you can do is see. A cross B is what? A, B sine theta. And C is already there. This is 6, correct? So C you don't know, but A and B, so you know, no? So what you can do is magnitude of A. Can anybody tell me? So ma'am, magnitude of A, clearly it is given at 3. B, magnitude of B is root 2, guys. And now, A dot B is AB cos theta. So we can know the cos theta at least and eventually the sine theta. Right? Here sine theta is angle between A and B specifically. So this is 3 root 2. Okay, sorry, dot. This is 3 root 2 cos theta. But what about A dot B? So ma'am, A dot B will be 2 plus 1, 3. So cos theta is 1 by root 2. That means theta is 45 degree, correct? So this is your 6. This is 1 by root 2. A, B sine theta. So A 3 root 2. C 3 root 2. Root 2 cancel. And this is C is equals to 2. C is equals to 2. Okay. Now understand this. C square plus A square minus 2C dot A is equals to what? 9. I have squared it right away. Because I want to know what is C. Right? I want to know C. So C square plus A square. C is not right. A be vector, C be the vector. C is, hold on, C is coming out as to know what are they talking about. Okay, yes, C do you have? 4 plus A square is what? 9. Minus, what is this? C is equals to 2. So 2C dot A is equals to 9. 9, 9 cancel. So A dot C is coming out as 2, guys, 2. So 2 is the correct answer of this particular question. Clear? Yes, Milan, absolutely right. Absolutely. Okay, okie dokie. Now we are done with this session. Also, if you are looking for something which is test series, because see, now is the time for the mock test. I mean, you should understand that shock value should also be there. If you only solve PYQs repeatedly, you'll be like, okay, I'm only solving familiar questions. But in JEE Main, you will definitely encounter some unfamiliar questions that will bring shock value to you, and that can land you in a panic situation. If you do not want this to happen to you, JEE Main anxiety, you have to give all types of mock tests. Okay, you have to understand, okay, some mock tests I'll be good at, some mock tests will be completely shocker for me. So this is all in one engineering test series, okay, which will have all kind of test series, not even JEE Main. You can just buy the package. You can use it for JEE Advanced. If not JEE Advanced, you don't know what future holds for you. Then there are multiple exams, VIT-EEE, BITSAT, COMEDK, KCET. So many exams are there. So every test will be there. You can see the schedule also. This is EAPCET, VIT-EEE, KCET, MHTCET, WBJ, KIT, BITSAT, COMEDK. So this is a complete all-in-one package that you can buy. Link is right given in the description box. And yes, no name, yes, do not spam. I'll be taking sessions, do not worry about it. And I'll be now calling Diksha ma'am. Maybe she's a little bit like 5 minutes, she might be a little late. Okay, give her 5-10 minutes and she'll call you on Telegram also. She'll start streaming within like 5 minutes. Okay, alright. Chalo, this is me, your Namrata ma'am, signing off. I'll see you all super soon.
Hi everyone, welcome to Vedantu J English. Now we are going to do chemistry part. So everyone, how are you all? And today we have turn off easy kill questions. and easy kill questions in chemistry are not going to take that much of time. That's why I thought not to give you break today, right? Okay, so let us start the session. Let us start the session. Firstly, let me know if I am completely visible and audible to you. Let me know that in the comment section so that we can start with the chemistry part. Yes, everybody in the comment section. Everyone in the comment section, guys, if I'm audible and visible to you. Yes, ma'am, visible. Okay, so let us start the session without wasting any time, right? Okay, yes. Now, the first question, as you can see on your screen, is arrange the following compounds in order of increasing boiling points, right? So, arrange this in increasing boiling point, everybody. I'll just tell you one simple concept about this, right? The simple concept is that boiling point is directly proportional to molecular weight. It is inversely proportional to the branching. Based on this simple concept, you will be able to answer this question, right? Molecular boiling point, more is the molecular weight, more is the boiling point. So here, as you can see, this has the pentane. This is having 5 carbon, 4 carbon, 3 carbon, 2 carbon. So maximum molecular weight is going to be of pentane, then butane, then propane, then you have ethanol, right? So answer is 4, 3, 2, 1. So answer is going to be C is the correct answer. Absolutely right. Next question on your screen. Choose the following. Choose the correct reaction given below. So now they are asking you to choose the correct answer given below. So if you talk about this thing here, you have to choose that which of the following reaction is mentioned in a correct way. So let us look at each reaction. First reaction is CrO2H2SO4. Now can anybody tell me what is this CrO2H2SO4? What kind of reagent is this? What is its work? What is its work? Yes. What is its work? This is called a Jones reagent. Okay, this is called Jones reagent, and it is a strong reagent, and it is a strong oxidizing agent. Strong oxidizing agent. That is why it is going to convert this COH to COOH, not to CHO. So this will be the wrong answer, right? Yes, Jones reagent, oxidizing agent. What about this KMNO4? Now, when you have any alkyl ring which is not tertiary alkyl, if it is directly linked to the benzene like this, when you have KMNO4OH, that means a very, very strong oxidizing agent. Any alkyl ring, it will directly convert this into, that means the formation will be of, that means here you will have the formation of COOH. It means this particular thing will be converted to COOH. But here they have not converted it into COH. So answer will be, this is again the wrong statement. Third is KMNO4 when you have a double bond, right? So when you have a double bond and you have KMNO4, you also heat it afterwards, right? So now what will happen? This double bond will break and this will get converted to COOH, right? This will break, this will also get converted into COH, which is the correct answer. It's a very, very strong oxidizing agent, right? Okay. So basically you can just say that what exactly will happen here. This is the double bond here. The double bond is going to break, and what will happen? The double bond will break, and here you will have the attachment of double bond O and double bond O, right? After this, because it is a very strong oxidizing agent, so the hydrogen present here and the hydrogen present here, it will further be oxidized to OH and OH, and this is how you will have COH on both sides. So answer C is the correct reaction. What about the D? What about the D? Here you have HBr, that means OH will be replaced by Br, that is the right statement. After that, you have KNO2. That means this Br will be replaced by NO2. But here it is replaced by Cn, so that is again the wrong statement. So answer C is the correct answer, right? Okay. Okay, guys. Yes, everybody. Chalo. Next is, which of the following compounds shows cis-trans isomerism? So So when you want to see cis-trans isomerism, that means they're talking about geometrical isomerism. So a simple condition of geometrical isomerism is that this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Now, this 1 should not be equals to 2 and this 3 should not be equals to 4, right? That is how you will have your answer here. So, as you can see here, this is 2CH3. That means on one carbon you have same group. So, this cannot show GI, right? What about this one? Two hydrogens on same carbon. Again, it cannot show geometrical isomerism. Here you have on this carbon, you have one hydrogen and one C6H5. Here also one hydrogen and one CH3. That means this will show GI. That means this will show cis and trans isomerism. And this also CH3, CH, here also Cl2 on the same carbon. So this will also not show. So answer C again is the correct answer. Okay. Yes, everybody. So C is the correct answer. Next question, guys. Next question, everybody. What is the magnetic moment of divalent ion in aqueous solution of its atomic number is 25? Atomic number is given to be 25. Okay. So, if atomic number is 25 for manganese, right? Saktiv Karman Fikonikojan, right? So, manganese has 25. Who is spamming here? Shadow, Atugti. Bacha, don't spam. Yes. है ना? Don't spam. Okay, Tanya, don't spam. Yes, focus on this. Congratulations to you as well. Right? Okay. But please kindly focus here. Right? Okay. Yes, I will take all your wishes after the class. Right? In the end of the class. Now, what is the magnetic moment of divalent ion? That means you take out 2 electrons from here. So, we know that manganese is argon 18, 4s2, 3d5. Is it? Now, you take out 2 electrons from here. What will be the answer? It will be argon 18. This will be 3d5. So, it is going to have 5 unpaired electron and hence that it will have 5 unpaired electrons. So, magnetic moment, that is N plus 2, or you can just simply say if it is 5, so magnetic moment is going to be 5.8 or 9 something, right? So, answer is going to be 5.9. So, answer is again C is the correct answer. I think today is the day of Capto. That's why C is coming out to be the correct answer everywhere, right? Next question is, what would be the IUPAC name and symbol for the element with atomic number 120? Atomic number 120, what would be the name? Right? Okay, you'll see, ma'am, these kind of easy questions are also asked, beta. Every single paper is made up of moderate question, difficult question and easy questions. Okay, so sometimes it's just that some students do silly mistakes in easy questions as well, right? Okay, so these are the scoring questions, very simple, very easy, very less time consuming. What would be IUPAC naming symbol of this one? What is 1, what is 2, what is 0? 1 is un, right? 2 is bi and 0 is nil. Unbinilium, right? So, answer is going to be A is the correct answer, right? Okay, next question on your screen is, next question guys, the time required to decompose. Now they are saying the time required to, this is from chemical kinetics. You can see, first order reaction. Time required to decompose SO2Cl2 to half of its initial. Half of its initial means they are giving you the T half. They have given you half life, that is 36 minutes. It is given to be 36 minutes. If the decomposition is a first order reaction, rate constant of the reaction in this option. Rate constant is going to be K is equals to 0.693 by T half. Now, let us firstly calculate in per minute what you calculate the answer. Right? Okay, let's firstly calculate in per minute what will be the answer. If you put it 0.693 and this is 36, what is going to be the value of K here? Everybody, what is going to be the value of K here? Everybody, what is going to be the value of k here? Hanji, yes, everybody. Wing shadow gamers, kindly don't spam, beta. Don't spam, okay? Otherwise, I'll have to block you, right? Okay, so please don't spam, right? Okay. Yes, the answer is what it is coming out to be. Chalo, let me solve it. 0.693 divided by 36, right? What it will directly the value will be in per second. Why? Because the rate constant units are mole per liter. Mole per liter, if we have taken time in minutes, it will be per minute, and this will be 1 minus n. If n is equals to 1, for n is equals to 1, units are going to be mole per liter. This is going to be 0 per minute. That is, units will be per minute only. Per minute only. Now you have to see whether this is the right answer or this is the right answer. This is to eliminate it only. Mole per second will not be the answer. Right? B or C? It is coming out to be B. Okay. It is coming out to be B. Okay. Chalo, B will be the correct answer. Just solve this. This will be in per minute. Okay. Yes. Very good. Yes, B is the correct answer. Next question, guys. It is hydrolysis of sucrose. Now they are saying the hydrolysis of sucrose. It is given to you. Okay, hydrolysis of sucrose, equilibrium constant Kc is given to you, right? At temperature, then delta G they are asking you. Delta G naught. Yes, students, what is the value of delta G naught? Right? Okay. Okay. Let me just. Okay. I don't like unnecessarily things in the comment section, okay? So, what is the formula here, guys? What is the formula? Delta G naught is equals to minus RT ln Kc, right? Okay, so if you talk about, if you want to eliminate this ln, so you can write 2.303 RT log base 10 of Kc, right? They are asking you the value of this. Now, guys, what you have to do here, just put the values. 2.303, R is given to be, R is not given to us, we'll just put the value of R here. 8.314 multiplied by temperature is 300, log of 2 into 10 raised to power 13, right? Okay, so it will come out to be, this will remain the same, this will come out to be log of 2 plus 13, right? Okay, so just add this, it will be 0.34, right? Okay, just solve this thing here, everything. 2.303 multiplied by 8.314 multiplied by 300, right? Okay, yes, option C is coming out to be the correct answer. You have to see, this is mentioned in kilojoule, this is in joule and joule, right? This is in joule and joule. What is coming out to be your answer, right? What is coming out to be your answer? Is it coming out to be in kilojoule? Firstly, so this will come out to be in joule per mole. The answer here will be in joule per mole, right? If joule per mole is coming out to be this statement only, then your answer is the right answer. Let me just solve it. Let us do the calculations, right? Okay. Ma'am, I think C. Let me just calculate that. Just give me a second. Let us see. See, data insufficient and B will not be the answer. Either it's A or it's C. So it will be right. So it is multiplied by 8.314 multiplied by 300, and then it is again multiplied by 13.301. It is coming out to be 76402.8. It is coming out to be this one, right? Okay, if you put this value, if you take the point here, it is coming out to be A. If you take the point here, 7.64028, then it will be 10 raised to power 4, right? So answer is coming out to be A, right? Okay, answer is coming out to be A, right? Okay, yes, approximately you will solve it as 7.64 into 10 raised to power 4 joule per mole is the answer. Okay, Ji? Yes, I think A, ma'am, you were right. Next is the ionization constant of HCN at 298 Kelvin is this one. The ionization constant of its conjugate base is given to be. Ionization, again a very simple question. Ionization constant of HCN is given to be this one, right? That means Ka is given to be 4.8 into 10 raised per minus 9, right? They are asking for base, what will be the value? We know that Ka multiplied by Kb is equals to Kw, because I told you that when you are talking about, see, if they are asking about KCb, conjugate base, right? Conjugate as, if you talk about the ionization constant of an acid multiplied by the ionization constant of its base is equals to Kw, right? So here answer is going to be Ka is what? They are asking you Kcb, right? So it will be Kw divided by Ka. That is going to be, this is 10 raised to power 14 at temperature is nothing is given to you. That means you will take it as temperature is 298 is given to me. So I'll take it as 10 raised to power 14 only, right? Next it is 4.8 into 10 raised to power minus 9. Okay, Kcb value, right? Kcb value. Now what it will be? Point minus 10 raised to power, this is minus 9, 10 raised to power 4, right? Okay, so 1 divided by 48. So what is going to be the value, guys? Ma'am, C, I think. Now what do you think? Now what do you think is the value? Yes, guys? Point 0.028. So this is eliminated, this is eliminated. So it is point, if you talk about this, 10 raised to power 14, it is 10 raised to power 15 minus, or you can say plus 9, it is 10 raised to power minus 10, it will be plus 9, right? Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so it is 10 raised to power minus 14 and it is minus 13 plus 9 and it is 1 by 48. So answer is going to be 9 or 10 raised to power minus 4, right? It is coming out to be 0.020. So here answer 028, right? So answer is going to be 2.08, right? Okay, 10 raised to power, this will be, they are talking about this decimal here, na? So 1, 2 plus 6, so it is going to be 10 raised to power minus 6 into 2.08, right? So answer will be C is the correct answer. Okay, yes, option C is the correct answer. Next is a photon of wavelength. This strikes on metal surface. The work function of the metal being 2.13 electron volt. The kinetic energy Acha. Now this is from photoelectric effect. If you talk about this, this is energy, that is incoming energy. H mu is equals to H mu naught plus kinetic energy. Now thing is, everything is given in electron volt, right? Work function is also given in, this is the work function, I'll just mention it by W naught, right? So this will be H mu. Now wavelength is given to you, so I'll just convert it into wavelength, it will be Hc by lambda, right? Okay, yes everybody, Hanji. So here it is going to be this is given in meters, so I have to convert it into electron volt. It will be Hc, it will be Hc. What is H? H is 6.6 into 10 raised to power minus 34, 3 into 10 raised to power 8 divided by lambda is 4 into 10 raised to power minus 7. Now this will be in joules. You have to convert it into electron volt. It will be 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19. I have to divide it. Then work function is given to be in electron volt only, and this is the kinetic energy. So if I take it here, kinetic energy is going to be minus 2.13, right? Okay. So this is going to be the value of kinetic energy, what they are asking, kinetic energy emitted by the electron. So firstly solve this full value, right? Then subtract minus 2.13 from there, right? Okay, D. Acha, D is coming out to be the answer. Okay, so answer will be 0.97. Yes, D is the correct answer. 0.97. Next question is XeF6. Now they are saying XeF6 on hydrolysis, give which of the following? Now if you talk about the hydrolysis of XeF6, there are two kind of hydrolysis that you will have. One is the partial hydrolysis, one is the complete hydrolysis. In partial hydrolysis, it will have XeO3 plus HF, and in the full complete hydrolysis, and this is partial, in complete hydrolysis, you will have XeOF4 plus XeO2F2 plus HF. So answer is going to be XeO3, XeOF3. Answer is going to be A is the correct answer, because they are not telling you whether it's partial or full complete hydrolysis. So both are going to be the answer here, right? Okay. So answer next question here is, Acha, for this question, it is a simple question only, but here the important part is, what is this reagent? If you know this reagent, then you will be able to answer this. If you know this reagent, then you will be able to answer this. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you to answer. Right? Okay. Yes. Now, guys, what is this reagent? What is this reagent? Oops. Wait a minute. Dibble. Yes. The reagent is Dibble, right? The reagent is Dibble, right? Now in Dibble, it is very famous to convert this CN to CHO group. So this CN will be converted to CHO, but it will not affect the double bond here. Here the double bond are affected. Here it is CHO, it's COH. So COH, no, it will be CHO, and the double bond will remain intact. So answer is going to be C is the correct answer, right? Okay, yes, C is the correct answer. Next is choose the correct acidity order for the following compounds, right? Choose the acidity order for the following compounds. The acidity order will be NO2, CH2, COH, this. Now, what is the acidity order here? What is the correct acidity order? Now, if you talk about the acidity, so we know that after losing H positive, it will become anion. Anion, if something is negative, you donate the electron, it will become unstable. You take out the electron, it will become stable. That means electron withdrawing group, more the electron withdrawing group, more near it is, more stable will be the compound. So here you have, this is the distance, here you have distance, here you have less distance, right? In this case, one is Cl, one is F, right? In this case, we know that fluorine is more electron negative, isn't it? Fluorine is more electron negative. Yes, guys, है ना? Okay, so fluorine is more electronegative. That means 4 is going to have the maximum, because it is going to take out the electron from near distance. That is why it is going to make it maximum stable. So fourth is going to have the maximum acidity order. Fourth is only in this B. Otherwise, we know the answer B. Right, from here only we know the answer B. But still, after this we'll have chlorine, that is third. Now what about 1 and 2? What about 1 and 2? If you talk about 1 and 2, the distance is same. Why this is less? Because here the distance is more. Larger is the distance, less is the effect. Right? Now, in this case, what we'll have? We have NO2 and we have NC. Right? Okay. So now it will depend on the electron withdrawing group. More is the electron withdrawing group, more will be the acidity. Right? So electron withdrawing group of NO2 and CN you have to compare. NO2 has more electron withdrawing. If you see the chart of minus I, right, NO2 is more, so that is the reason it will have like more withdrawing power. That is why more stability it will be. This first compound will have more stability. So answer is going to be B is the correct answer. Right? Okay. Next question, guys. It is, you have CHO, COH. This is CHO, CH2OH. Now they are saying select the suitable option for the above conversion. Right? Now convert this. Now convert this. Convert this. Convert this. Select the suitable option. Now what we are doing here, this is intact. We are not disturbing this CHO. We are only reducing carboxylic group to alcohol. Carboxylic group to alcohol means a strong oxidizing reducing agent you need, right? Strong reducing agent like LiAlH4, which can reduce carboxylic acid, right? That will be used, right? So that means this is eliminated, and moreover, you know, we have to the aldehydic group should be intact. For that, we need to protect the aldehydic group. Aldehydic group, if you remember when we were doing reagents, I told you that we form ketal, because when we form ketal with the help of ethylene glycol, what happens, this aldehyde or ketonic groups, and mostly aldehyde group only, they will be protected by forming a ketal over here. Then you will do the hydrolysis, then this will convert back to CHO. So after adding ethylene glycol, we will add LiAlH4, then we will hydrolyze, so that this ketal group again get converted to CHO only. So answer is going to be C is that reagent. Right? Okay, guys. C is that reagent. Got it or not? Acha. Now they predict the following reactivity in SN1 pathway. In SN1 pathway, we know in SN1 pathway there is carbocation formation. In carbocation formation, you have to see which is having maximum stable carbocation. So if you talk about this one, this is C6H5, C6H5, CH3. Everywhere else, what you can see, maximum C6H5, C6H5 is only present here, right? So that is going to have the maximum value. After this, you can have two phenyl groups here. Instead of one CH3, you have one hydrogen, okay? That is going to be least. Then you have one phenyl, and instead of one more phenyl, you have CH3. And after this, you have C6H5, and then you have CH2, that means only one phenyl group. Now, because of the resonance here and resonance here, here you have resonance here and here you have only resonance present here, resonance is only present here. But in this case, in the first case, you have inductive effect here, here you don't have any inductive effect, here you have one resonance and one inductive, here you have just one resonance. So, A is the correct order of the stability. If you see the other, here you have CH3, C6H5 on the third position. Here you have it on the second position. Here you have it on the second position again, right? So, answer is A is the correct answer, right? Okay, right. Next is, which of the following facts regarding ionic conductance of the ions is correct. Ionic conductance, guys, everybody, which of the following facts regarding ionic conductance is correct? Now, if you talk about the conductance, see, we know that more is the size, it will be difficult for the ions to move. To, like, someone who is very fat, it will be difficult for them to run. Someone who is like thin kind of person, right? They will be able to run much more faster. I'm not doing any generalization, just a way so that you can remember things, right? Now here, that means size is inversely proportional to the conductance, right? It is inversely proportional to the conductance, right? Now, can I say that if you talk about, they're talking about Lena, so it is first group only, right? First group only they are talking about, right? Okay, positive, 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 positive. Down the group, we know that size increases. That means if you talk about this one, sodium, then potassium, then rubidium. Sodium, potassium, then rubidium. Sodium is having less size, that is why conductivity will be more. That means this is the correct answer. This is the correct answer. Let's now check this. Sodium, rubidium, then potassium. Rubidium, then potassium. Now this is not the correct answer because potassium is going to have more conductance as compared to rubidium. So if you talk about the conductance here, conductance is going to be opposite. Firstly, you will have francium, right? This is minimum, then Cs, then Rb, then K, then you will have Ne, then you will have Li, right? This is going to be the value of conductance. This is also not true. Here rubidium is maximum, right? Okay, here Rb, it is maximum. Again, it is not the correct answer. So correct answer is A only, right? Okay. Wait a minute. Correct answer is, these are the following fact regarding ionic conductance of the ions, that this is correct. Sodium. I think the option is given to be wrong here. Right answer will be A only. Right? Okay, answer will be A only. Right? Okay. Chal. Next is the sum of oxidation states of the metals. You have to tell the sum of oxidation state. If you talk about this one here, it will be X. This is a neutral ligand is equals to 0. So X is equals to 0. What about this one? This will be X minus 4. No, X minus 2 is equals to plus 2. X is equals to plus 4. What about this one? It is X minus 6 is equals to 0. X is equals to plus 6. So answer is going to be, the sum is, you can say the answer is 4 plus 6 plus 0, that is 10 is the correct answer. So answer will be 10. Right? Okay. Yes. Okay. Understood? No, yeah, the answer is not D. If it is written here D, doesn't mean it will be D only, right? So basically size is inversely proportional to the conductance. So it will be lithium, sodium, then potassium. Here it is sodium, then potassium. Sodium is less as compared to potassium. So this is the wrong answer, right? Okay. Okay. Answer is not D. Don't get confused here. Answer is A only. Okay. Huh. Next is, I'll just delete this page only. Otherwise, so you'll be like, ma'am, answer is this, answer is that. The observed magnetic moment of complex. You have to tell me the observed magnetic moment of this complex. The numeric value X is, right? Now, they are saying the observed magnetic moment is 6.06. That means number of electrons, unpaired electrons will be 5. Ma'am, how can you say that? Because when number of unpaired electron is 5, it is 5.9. If it is approximately coming out to be 6, that means unpaired electron must be 5 only. Right? Okay? Yes. Now, Now, it is n is equals to 5. If you talk about this n is equals to 5 here, unpaired electron, observed magnetic moment of the complex, right? Unpaired electron should be 5. If you talk about center metal atom is manganese, so that means manganese should exist in +2 oxidation state. Only then it has 3d5. Only then it will be 3d5. That means, can I say that it will be +2, that is the oxidation state of manganese, plus -6, right, equals to -x. Is it? Everybody, everybody. How it is? Arey yaar. Oh my God. Okay, what it is coming out to be? 4, right? So x is equals to +4. So answer will be +4. The value of x is going to be +4. Okay, again, it is a simple question only, right? It's just that you need to understand that what is the hint that they have given you, right? Okay, next question and the last question of today is, how many of the following can be used to reduce nitrobenzene to aniline? Nitrobenzene to aniline. Nitrobenzene is what? This. To aniline, you have to reduce it. NH2. SNHCl definitely. H2Ni also. We use these two reactions to convert NO2 to NH2. But LiAlH4 is not used to convert NO2 to NH2. So answer will be 2. Right, answer will be 2. That is H2Ni and SNHCl. Right? Okay. Got it? Chalo. So guys, that's it for today's mock test, right? Easy questions of JEE that they can ask you. Now, next is not all of the above, yeah? Okay. Now, let us see the test series that we are providing you. So basically in this test series, all the engineering colleges, right, all the tests that they take for engineering colleges all over India, right, those kind of test series will be provided to you, so that not only JEE means but also the other backup plans that you have, right, they can also be taken care of, because you never know with the future what future holds, right? You never know with your luck. Sometimes our day is not good, right? So we can't rely only on one exam. We have to give multiple exams here, right? Okay. So now we have with all in one engineering test, right, where all kind of tests that they ask you, right, theme based papers, right, that they ask you, assess your scoring ability, variety in difficulty, stimulated engineering test. Now let us see what are the test paper pattern, what they will ask, right? Okay, so different syllabus you have with different things you have, like VITE, Triple E, EAP, CET, ISR, then SRM College, KIT, then WBJ, BitSat, Comet K, KCET, MHT, CET. So all over India, the good engineering colleges, right, that even the state-wise tests that they take, right, everything is mentioned to you, right? This according to the syllabus pattern, you will have the test. For example, you are preparing for, let's say, BitSat. So 10 test paper will be given to you for BitSat. Let's say you are preparing for ISR, right? So that is also very, like, you can't ignore it. Like, I know IIT is amazing, but you can't ignore these amazing institutes also, right? So they also provide good package after you get out of your college. It's not like only IIT can get good package of crore or something. It's not the case. You have to work on your skills, right? Engineer has to work on their skills, and the skills are also provided in these colleges, right? When you get into it, you will yourself realize that. So that's why not only JEE, but also these tests you should give, right? Now, if you talk about the part test, if you focus on JEE means, part test for JEE means are given 10, full test 10, and full test of JEE means 2 is 10, right? So basically, you can just purchase this right now. It will be valid till next 6 months. What you can do here, like now you have JEE means one test, right? You can give one test, you can give 10 tests, or you can also give JEE means 2 tests also, 20 tests you can give. You can also give part test, so total 30 tests you will have for next days. You don't have that many days also, right? Okay, so purchase this now onwards, even today only, so that you can solve all these tests of JEE means. After you are done with the JEE means, don't take a break after that, right? Start solving other test paper on daily basis, like on daily basis you have to solve one mock test, right? Now for advanced we have full test for advanced, 10 full tests for advanced you have, right? That also maybe once in a week you can solve after you complete your JEE means, right? Okay, so that strategy you have to apply now only. You focus on, okay ma'am, when the exam will be near, then we will think about it, then you will lose, right? Even these colleges also, right? So you need to have backup plan, you need to have backup plan. Okay, so everything is mentioned here, that when which test will be live, right? Okay, all these things are mentioned to you. 13th October 2024 part test 1 was live, everything, chemistry, mathematics, what is the basically, what is the how many chapters you have on that particular test, right? So all these things are given to you. Okay, these are for the part test schedules, right? For example, let's talk about this magnetism, matter, electromagnetic induction. That means you can revise these chapter firstly and then you can give your part test. Full test bacha, you will have like full syllabus, right? For JEE means this is the schedule of the part test, right? Okay, if you talk about physics, chemistry, here it's not part test, it's full test only, right? Full syllabus of physics, chemistry and mathematics is given to you, so you need to worry about that. Already you have completed full syllabus. So now at this point you can solve these JEE mean one test, right? Okay, so I would really advise you at least solve one test right now every single day. Do that for yourself, right? Otherwise it will be very difficult for you to sit in the exam, and you know there will be mixed questions in the exam. It will be very difficult to understand which concept, which that, and also the time management you will learn from these tests only. So do the practice, right? How to purchase this, right? As you can see here, how to purchase and how the test will look like, something like this the test will look like, right? Okay, so you will get a knowledge of that how to give the test also. Now if you see this JEE means and advanced plus 10 state engineering exam, if you want to purchase this thing, then you have to pay 2500 only, right? 2500 for how many tests? I can't even calculate 10 to 100, around something 150 160 tests will be there, right? At 2500, right? Okay, and if you talk about you just want to purchase JEE means and advance, for that you have to pay 1999, but I would advise you to purchase this one where you have 10 state engineering test also, so that you also have your backup plan ready for you, right? Okay, yes, okay. Chalo. Okay then, bacha. Bye bye. Take care. See you all in the next class. Bye, Akshat, Sanjay, Dread, and Sana, Sanjay, Utkarsh. Bye bye. Take care. See you all in the next class. And on Saturday, I'll be taking a day 5 of physical chemistry. That is, we'll be talking about redox reaction and electrochemistry. Just like we completed everything in physical chemistry, last part of physical chemistry we'll do on Saturday. Till then, bye bye. Take care. See you all. Bye bye.